Welcome back to Breakfast. A crisis meeting is being held in Auckland today in a bid to keep Auckland's buses on the road. It comes after Auckland Transport and the government said the bus operator, NZ Bus, had failed to meet a major deadline to integrate public transport. The Mayor's also not happy.
There's a problem. We're addressing that. We have taken appropriate steps, which is to get our lawyers involved and ensure that parties are made aware of their legal responsibilities here.
Cameron Pitches from the Campaign for Better Transport is here and he joins me now. Welcome.
Good morning.
I think all Aucklanders would like better transport. Tell me, how important is it that Auckland, as New Zealand's largest city, has an integrated transport system?
It's really important. We've got 4 bus operators, we've got the ferries and the trains, and they all have different ticketing systems at the moment. So it's really key, if you want people to transfer easily between those modes of transport, to have a single ticket.
Is this mainly for tourists or is it for locals getting around?
Definitely for locals as well.
Okay, so what happened, it looks from the outside like Talis got given this contract and then a year later Snapper got bought in. Whose card are we using at the moment and whose system will we end up on?
The card at the moment is branded HOP, and actually underneath the hood it's still Snapper. That HOP card is only usable on NZ Bus.
So this is the card?
At the moment, yes.
And you can use it only on an NZ Bus, of which there are approximately 650.
At the moment. And
yep.
now that's okay, because Snapper were brought in under the agreement that they would make their Snapper system compliant with the wider HOP system, which has a whole lot of different options. And of course you can use it on the ferries and the trains as well.
So what's happening? Why all of a sudden there's concern that Snapper may not meet their deadline to integrate?
That's right, and that deadline is November the 30th of this year. Auckland Transport have indicated that the trains and ferries will be ready, and we saw Tamati earlier with the new HOP card swiping machine there at the terminal, so they're starting to roll that out across the city. But the bus side of things looks likely it's not going to be ready.
So now we're already arguing about whether it will be ready and who will be liable for the overrun, which they're talking about could be up to 4 million. The government have put in 42 million. They want the system, up and running. They're saying they're prepared to take 600 buses off the road if it doesn't work. But the bus company, Snapper, are saying no, they're not liable. How do you see it playing out?
Well, now that the lawyers have been called in, I'm just hoping that everyone can come together and come to some sort of solution on this. It isn't really feasible for NZ Bus to be taken off the run. They actually run 2/3 of the buses in Auckland City, and they've recently invested a lot in their bus system, so it isn't really feasible to just say that you can't run anymore.
So, as a politician might say, is this a case of huffing and puffing to try and get some action ahead of that November deadline?
Well, certainly we're getting signals from Len Brown and the other politicians saying that this isn't acceptable, which is good. This is an $85 million project. It was awarded all the way back in 2009, and we still haven't seen any implementation. We're just starting to see it now on the trains and ferries, but it really needs to be sorted out on the buses.
Do you think that this kind of publicity, this kind of attention could get the buses into gear and get that system up and running sooner?
Well, hopefully. We all do.
Cameron Pitches, convener of the Campaign for Better Transport. Happy getting on a bus somewhere soon with one of these. Thank you very much.